Chat, do not refresh. Yo, they banned me? Nah, what the f? Nah, hell nah, bro.
That's Adin Ross, live on Kick, realizing he just got banned mid-stream for the first time ever. Why? Because he was promoting Rainbet, a crypto casino that's competing with Stake. For those unaware, Kick is literally owned by the same people who run Stake, so I guess they weren't too happy to see Rainbet pop up. September 2025 just became the messiest month in casino streaming history. Adin signed a $50 million deal with Rainbet, bringing his entire SSB crew with him. It's the first major defection from Stake's monopoly in recent history, since Rubit stopped poaching creators a while back. But the moment he went live to announce it, Kick pulled the plug. Hours later, Adin was back on Twitch for the first time in over 2 years, with Drake dropping 2,000 subs in his chat. Today, we're breaking down the deal that shook the industry, the ban that exposed Kick's conflicts of interest, and Adin's wild return to Twitch after a 2-year exile. Let's dive in. Want to dig deeper? Head to SLOTSTREAMERS.BIO for exclusive bios, massive wins, and all the drama. On September 22, 2025, the news broke. Adin Ross signed with Rainbet, a competing crypto casino, for a $50 million signing bonus, plus $200,000 in raw gambling balance. But this wasn't just Adin going solo. He brought his entire SSB Street Sleep Boys crew with him. Cuffham, Convy, Snaggyhose, and Cheeser, all 5 streamers signed simultaneously, making this a collective power move. Now, there's some confusion about the exact numbers. Adin himself claimed on stream that he received $100 million up front, but most reliable sources cite the $50 million figure. Either way, we're talking about one of the most lucrative sponsorships in gambling streaming history. What made Adin switch? He explained it wasn't just about money. With Stake, his stream lengths were capped, and he wanted more freedom to spend time with his friends and give them the chance to earn real money. The Rainbet deal removed those restrictions and let him bring his whole crew along.
I've been with Eddie on Stake now for multiple years, okay? I just saw this as like a perfect opportunity, not only for myself, but my friends as well. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm not gonna spread their I'm not gonna just talk on them, but Convy, Cuffham, and Snaggy are all getting the most money they've ever gotten in their entire lives, okay? And that's obviously like not for me to say, but I will say they could talk about how they want to talk about it, but they're my friends, and that's first of all. I'm not gonna sit here and say that like back then, like Eddie didn't come in and do what he did and make sure everyone was straight too. He did. He did. I'm not gonna say that. And that's why we're still on Kick, and that's why we're still on great terms with Eddie, okay? And before Rainbet took over Brand Risk, I asked Eddie multiple times if he wanted to be a part of Brand Risk still. And he doesn't, so I said, okay, that's fine.
Interestingly, during his announcement stream, Adin challenged Drake to join Rainbet too.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna just say it, bro. Fuck it. We gotta get Drake on Rainbet. Hey, matter of fact, should we get Drake on Rainbet? Yo, I want Drake on fucking Rainbet, bro. I really want Drake to come to Rainbet. Rainbet, can we offer Drake 500 M's and some equity, and I promise we can get Drake.
But Drake stayed loyal to Stake, which makes what happened next even more interesting. Here's where things get wild. Just a day after, Adin went live on Kick for his first stream promoting Rainbet. Mid-broadcast, the platform banned him. His reaction said it all.
God, Kick it. Chat, do not refresh. Yo, they banned me? Nah. What the fuck? Nah, hell nah, bro. What the fuck? I'm getting sabotaged. What the fuck?
This was his first ever Kick ban, despite being their most followed creator. No warning, no explanation, just gone. The timing couldn't be more suspicious. Kick and Stake share the same co-founders, Ed Craven and Bijan Tehrani. So when Adin defected to a competing casino, the platform owned by his former sponsor conveniently banned him during his first promotional stream. Adin didn't hesitate. He immediately switched to Twitch, streaming there for the first time since his March 2025 unbanning. The stream drew over 225,000 concurrent viewers at peak. Hours later, Kick reversed the ban with zero explanation. No statement about what rule he broke. No acknowledgement that it was even a ban. Kick stayed completely silent. It was honestly ridiculous. Was it intentional retaliation or a convenient technical glitch? Officially, we'll never know. But most of us can put 2 and 2 together here. It looked like a warning shot, and everyone in the industry saw it. Adin's forced migration to Twitch during the kick ban was ironic, considering his complicated history with the platform. Back in February 2023, he was suspended indefinitely for hateful conduct. The violation happened when he was streaming on Twitch while showing his kick chat in a corner overlay. That chat blew up with anti-Semitic and racist slurs, and because it was unmoderated, Twitch dropped the hammer. On the Full Send podcast, Adin called the ban petty, claiming Twitch was mad he was streaming on competitor Kick.
They banned me for unmoderated control over a chat. But like, that's so stupid because that, like, people's Twitch chats all say a bunch of slurs all the time. I had the Kick chat overlay on my Twitch stream, and they obviously were like, oh, he's streaming on Kick, and we feel some type of way about that. And there's, you know, slurs being typed in the chat, and so they obviously was like, they're like, fuck it. They were just being petty, bro. They didn't have to do that. A bunch of streamers do a bunch of crazy, wild shit all the time, so they get away with it.
But you're not stupid. Like, you had a plan, like, I'm probably gonna go to Kick.
No, I knew I was going to Kick. When you guys were, I knew I was going to Kick for months.
But Twitch insisted it was simply a policy violation. This wasn't new territory either. It was actually his 8th ban after earlier suspensions for slurs on streams. And it stuck for a long time, more than 2 years. So how did he get back? Twitch changed its entire ban policy. In February 2025, Twitch announced they were eliminating permanent bans entirely, replacing them with indefinite suspensions that could be appealed after 6 months. The new system was designed to give streamers second chances if they showed genuine reform. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy defended Adin's unbanning during an April 2025 all-hands meeting. The unban came with consequences, though. Adin's follower count completely reset from 7 million to approximately 1,600. All his past live streams became unavailable. His channel layout froze from 2023. That being said, Adin didn't actually stream on Twitch after his March unbanning until the kick ban forced his hand in September. So his comeback served dual purposes, announcing his Rainbet Deal and testing whether Twitch was still viable. During the stream, Adin addressed the surreal moment.
Okay. This it's surreal. This is crazy. Hey, I didn't think we would get here. I ain't gonna lie. Some bullshit happened to me on the other side of things. I need to go figure that the fuck out, okay? This is wrong. I mean, you guys seen it. As soon as I even say I'm coming to Twitch, shit's working. Come on. I'm really fucking angry, okay? If you came from the kick side, you understand what just happened. It's some nonsense and some bullshit. This is just me out of anger because I couldn't stream on Kick because Kick broke, okay?
Then Drake showed up. Drake messaged OMG, OMG, Daddy's home before gifting over 2,000 subscriptions to Adin's channel.
Thank you, Drake, for gifting 200 subs. Thank you very, very much. My brother, I appreciate that so very much of you. Thank you.
This gesture carried serious weight. Drake is a Stake ambassador, and here he was, supporting a competitor's newly signed streamer. It's just a bad look for Stake overall. The most prominent industry reaction came from Trainwreck's TV. His response was dismissive.
This kind of stuff is just so... I just don't care. Like... I kind of have an idea of how things work, and, you know, I've preached what I've preached for a long time, and, you know, a lot of it, I don't know, this kind of stuff, I just don't really, I try not to involve myself, I just don't really care.
When viewers asked about rumors of Train himself receiving a $200 million offer from Rainbet, he laughed it off and subtly undermined Rainbet's legitimacy.
Oh, Kick Jam, this funny guy, he's funny. No disrespect at all to, you know, they're not there yet. Imagine that 37.5 mil win. There's no way they could pay that entire thing out, like when I hit it. There's, I mean, and that, it wasn't even 37.5. It was like 42.5. So I hit a 5 mil prior to that.
Train's response served multiple purposes, maintaining plausible deniability while protecting Stake's interests, questioning Rainbet's sustainability without directly attacking them, and signaling to other potential defectors that Stake remains the more stable long-term partner. Fans are split. Some are glazing Adin's business move, while the more PC side of the community is calling out the ethics of promoting offshore gambling to younger audiences. Does Adin's defection actually threaten Stake's dominance? Or is this just symbolic noise? This is more figurative than anything else. It's just another face stepping up to try and take Stake's lunch. While Adin's departure isn't fatal, it does create a dangerous precedent for Stake. It has set some tension in the space, since everyone now knows they can jump ship. And if you're curious about the stories behind other streamers, head to SLOTSTREAMERS.BIO for deeper profiles and the drama that keeps viewers coming back.